Number 10.
Alright guys, have fun. I'll see you later.
Wait, what?
Where do you think you're going?
I got a thing. Surely you guys can handle one of these without me.
Oh no. You fought for this to make the list too. Sit down.
Look, this fight may be very underrated and deserve to be here, but I got an image to protect.
You leave and I'm replacing this with Lindsay versus Coat and I.
Fine, just... Kicking off our top 10 is Leonardo, Kaya, Sonya, and...
Say it!
Talric Vale versus the Soldiers of Mordheim.
Good boy.
I hate you all.
Oh, hush. You like this fight as much as we do.
And there is a lot to love with this fight starting on Chapter 5, page 29.
This fight basically begins where fight number 11 ended, with Leo and Sonya fleeing to the elevator after their little bout.
We should probably explain what Kaya's been up to, though, and the elephant in the room.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are expecting Tal's other fight to make this list.
Which, spoilers, it does not.
Tal vs. Kaya is a fight that is full of tremendous moments, and to my utter dismay, spawned one of the most popular fanships in the series. But...
that's not really a good fight.
There's just very little meaty action, and the times where it does seem like it might pick up actually end up being pretty short-lived.
And once Mojar dies, Tal simply swaps teams. Gives it a really unsatisfying ending if we're grading it purely by fighting criteria.
At least Kaya found her soulmate, though.
Truly, a modern-day Romeo and Juliet. Brings a tear to your eye.
I will burn this entire roleplay to the ground.
Moving on. Tal swaps sides to our pirates and takes Kaya on a magical blood carpet ride to show her the world in all its shining, shimmering splendor. And to also go find Leo, I guess.
Why did I fight for this to be here again?
Because of what comes next.
Right. Tal and Kaya meet with Sonya and Lion Boy at the world's slowest cargo elevator.
When the real ship of Leo and Kaya are reunited, Tal is threatened by the young captain, and the love triangle begins proper. Meanwhile, Sonya is the only one that focuses on their mission to contact the others.
It's worth noting at this stage, the pirate's stealthy heist has turned full war zone.
Multiple battles rage across the upper mountain and the lower field of Mordheim, both sides desperate for a cavalry that isn't coming.
One of those battles catches up to our group as 40 Marines appear on the other side of a narrow stone bridge. This bridge is now the only thing separating the elevator controls, where our heroes are, from the training field where the base defenders are attacking from.
These Marines, led by Lieutenant Al-Nawadi, don't even give the chance. They open fire on our quartet, starting the battle with several bangs.
The pirates plus Tal hit the ground as the windows shatter and rain glass down on them, while the bullets turn the controls into Swiss cheese.
Just when things are looking dire, Leo actually has a smart idea for once.
This is where we get to see one of those combo plays that makes group fights so interesting.
Leo orders Sonya and Kaya to combine their magic, creating a massive fire tornado that engulfs the stone bridge, effectively blocking their enemy's line of sight and halting their advance.
The soldiers are stunned, and that costs them.
Tal, using his floating blood carpet disc platform thing, flies himself and Leo around the enemy. They flank the soldiers from behind.
Unlike in the first battle where Tal held himself back due to not wanting to hurt his new crush, this time we get to see the Blood Mage in his full glory.
He tears through the soldiers, dropping crimson boulders on them, hold them in place with blood tentacles, puncturing them with dozens of red spears.
I believe the proper verb is skewering.
He drops like 15 to 20 soldiers in a single post in such spectacular fashion, even I couldn't veto the post.
Meanwhile, Leo, now to be outdone by his new rival in love, goes after Al-Nawadi and his 3 guards. He gets the drop on their boss by literally falling onto the sky and using the lieutenant as a landing pad.
The 3 guards look to the still raging flame vortex, the killer blood mage, and their unconscious leader.
They surrender, ending our fight? Or so we think.
Suddenly, thunder in the sky.
Worse. Artillery.
The leader of Light Company orders an artillery barrage on his own territory to wipe out the pirates and traders there.
The fire tornado vanishing. Leo and Tal race across the stone bridge and into the meager shelter of the elevator control room.
That won't be enough.
Leo attempts to shield Kaya and Sonya with his own body, but he's outdone by Tal.
And this is what makes this fight so good. A powerful ending.
Tal takes a knife and cuts deep into his own arm, drawing nearly all of his own blood out to create a shield over them.
Explosive shells rain down on them, but Tal's barrier holds. The rain of death fades, but the crew survived.
Tal falls to one knee, his vision blurry.
He knows what's coming next. The one who ordered the bold strike will want to see the results.
He tries to warn Leo and others, but passes out before relaying the message.
Our heroes win this fight. Out of the smoke and rubble, a foreman in a trench coat and military cap appears to look down on them.
Then, to be continued in a later video.
Spoilers!
Aw, come on, everyone knows that fight is going to be showing up later.
Still, we should talk about this one and why it's here.
As mentioned before, its big selling points are all the combo plays, especially the fire tornado created from Leo's thinking, Kaya's wind, and Sonya's fire.
Tal won the side character poll too, so by simple popularity, it kinda felt like he had to show up in this list somewhere.
This fight is also ripe with strife, due to Leo being suspicious, Kaya trying to keep the peace, and Tal threatening to not help. This creates some masterful character-driven tension.
But the best part is how Tal's true allegiance is questionable and we're waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Yet all that gets silenced when he nearly kills himself to protect Kaya and the others, making Leo look like kind of a jerk in hindsight.
The only thing holding this fight back is it's really short. However, when your main complaint is that you want more of it, it means what you're doing is right in the first place.
Well, this fight is so good, its blood type must be positive.